Hello and welcome to an absolutely wonderful day in Wales. The tip looks to be paying off over there, absolutely beautiful. Couldn't ask for a better day today, this is brilliant. When I visit a new location, I always plan a few shots that I know are going to be good, but they probably aren't the most original. But I also allow a lot of free time to try some of the lesser known locations and adapt to the conditions. And that's when the really good shots always seem to happen. And little do I know, that's exactly what was about to happen today. So I've just had a tip from a jogger say that there's a beautiful cloud inversion happening on the other side, so I completely changed my plan, stopped looking for waterfalls and started heading top of this mountain, knowing that the conditions probably wouldn't last very long. Head up there, see if I can get that while the weather conditions are hopefully still good. It's about a mile away, so hopefully by the time I get there it'll still be nice. Let's go and see what we can find. The photos she showed me on her phone were absolutely fantastic. So I've reached the very top and there's this beautiful cloud inversion going on, especially over this way. Behind me the clouds sort of drifted in and I'm not getting much of the mountains behind in the background on that way. But this way it's illuminated by the sunshine perfectly and we've got this beautiful cloud in the sort of bottom of the valley, using this wall in the foreground as a nice leading line and giving a bit of foreground interest, and then the mountains in the background. Done a few handheld shots. I think I might get the tripod here and take a few in focus stack just so we can get the wall and the mountains all perfectly in focus. But beautiful, what a day to be out. This was not forecast for today. Today was meant to be just cloud and boring weather really. Absolutely stunning. The cloud is just coming in waves over this side. So for the shot itself, I'm being very careful because I've got the shadow going this way. Just got to zoom in a little bit and make sure I don't get that shadow in the shot, because that would, I think, detract from the image overall. But then we're going to use this wall leading in from the very bottom left of the corner, leading your eye right through to the right hand side of the frame, which leads your eye into the cloud inversion at the back, and then followed by the mountains behind it. Absolutely wonderful. I've just done a focus stack, so we're going F9, focusing on the wall, 2 points on the wall, and then 1 on the mountains in the background. We'll combine them all, hopefully get a nice image all in focus. Other than that, it's about 60th of a second for this one, ISO 100, circular polarizer on, just giving me a bit of detail in the sky, but that is just wonderful. So just shows you can't always go out and just stick to your plan. You've got to do what the weather dictates and change, because I'd have missed this otherwise. This is fantastic to be up here, brilliant. Now as I come back down the mountain, we're now inside that cloud that I was picturing from above, and as the sun streams through these trees behind me, it's giving some fantastic light rays. Look at that for a photo. So I've just got the camera in portrait mode. We've been playing around with a couple of different apertures, going from sort of f11 up to about f16. Just playing around with those sun rays, but I think most of the job's being done by the trees and the cloud that we're now in. Looking absolutely stunning, I've got to say. We're going to go with these 2 trees here. We've got one this side, which is just going to be dark and unilluminated, and then this one, which is being illuminated by the sun. And the real star of the show is all those sun rays coming through the cloud that we've got. Stunning, stunning. That's lovely. It's like a special effect from a movie, that is. Got a path leading up on the right hand side as well. Gives a nice black line to the right hand side of the photo. Sort of keeps your eye attention all on the left. So second composition here, and I think we're going to go with this tree on the very left. We're going to cut off half of it, so that'll just make the left hand side of the image quite dark, quite black. And then on the right we've got this dark gravel pathway, which is again going to make the right hand side quite dark, make it nice and even. You've got a nice evenness to that image. And then in the middle we're going to have all this mist with the wonderful light rays streaking through. Couldn't ask for a better day today, this is brilliant. Now I'm actually still on my way back down and I'm still in that cloud that we were photographing earlier, and this silver birch tree right here just caught my eye. It stands out lovely against all the backdrop of mist and all the other trees in the woodland being the silver birch. Just going to take a quick snap of it. It's going to be probably a square or a portrait, I think. And then we've got down nice and low, just to try and get all these rusty orange coloured ferns in the foreground. Going to leave those out of focus, I think, although considering my shot the other day, maybe I want to do one with them in focus as well. I'll think about that. So we're going to have nice and low with all these rusty brown coloured ferns in the foreground, which will just lead your eye into the subject tree, which is then that bright white colour. Everything else shrouded by the mist, which is now all around us. Absolutely stunning. Brilliant place to be. Love this shot. Just a quick, simple one. Nice and easy. It's about f5.6, I think we're going for. F6 it is in the end. 1/60th of a second, ISO 100, and what are we at? About 70mm on the focal length. I will say the mist makes the photographer's job very easy. If you ever see mist forecast, just get out there, whatever the time, day, as long as you've got some light, just get up early, get out there, get mist. What does that even mean? It just makes the job so much easier. You get stunning photos, just really separates the trees, especially in the woodland, gives you a nice backdrop, and yeah, just makes life easy. Well, another few hundred metres down the path and another lovely image. Stunning place this. We've got a load of trees that are silver birch with nice green moss on them, but what's really caught my eye is the silver birch right over there. You probably can't see it on this lens, but it's really contrasting with the sort of dark brown colours of the forest behind it. You've got all these lovely uniform trees behind it, and then the silver birch which sort of forms into like a Y shape going on. So the shot itself is very simple. We're at f6.3, getting a nice shallow depth of field, which is just getting my subject tree in focus and nothing else really. 200mm on the focal length, giving a nice sort of blurry background, if you like, to the rest of the woodlands. A little bit of detail in the sky, not too much, but we might be able to recover it. If not, we'll crop it down to a square, do something like that. Of course, we're at ISO 100. It's giving me a shot time of 50th of a second. Not that that really matters on a nice still day like today with this. Well, I've had an absolutely fantastic day here in Wales. Got some beautiful tree images, much better than the woods we get down in Kent, that's for sure. Definitely a place to come back to because I've only explored a tiny percentage of this, but it's been great fun. I really hope you like the images. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, maybe give this video here a go, where I get some of my best woodland shots of 2024 in the New Forest, ones I was really happy with. Otherwise, consider subscribing for some other content, and I really hope to see you soon.